Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be going over what to buy and what to avoid this week in Grand Theft Auto Online, and as with tradition, we are starting off with the vehicle sitting behind me here. This is the Progen GP1 and it is available this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. It is a removed vehicle, which makes it extra cool to own it. It does have some pretty cool customization. It's based off of the McLaren F1 in real life, which is a very sought after car. It's very cool, has some pretty decent performance, great handling, decent top speed, and pretty good acceleration. Overall, very cool vehicle. It is discounted this week. We're going to talk about that a little bit more later, but for right now, we got to talk about how to earn some bonus money this week in online. To start things off, we have 5 times money on taxi work for this entire week in Grand Theft Auto Online, which is kind of almost good. For 5 times money, taxi work might be sort of worth doing if you're a newer player and you have nothing else to do. In order to do it, you just have to simply go to the downtown cab company location and get in a cab and start working. It's not super worth it. You're not going to earn a ton of money with it, but for 5 times money, it might almost just be sort of worth doing, maybe if you're super broke and have nothing else to do. Other than that, not so much. We also do have triple money and triple RP on Simeon's export requests that you can steal off the street and bring down to the docks for money, so that is kind of good. We also have triple money and triple RP on VIP work in free mode, so Headhunter is going to be paying $60,000 as opposed to $20,000 for completing it, which is actually really good. So that's my advice to you if you're a newer player. Do Headhunter. It's a really easy mode and you're going to earn a ton of money with it. And last but not least, for triple money, we do have kill quota on triple money and triple RP, which is a relatively fun and okay adversary mode. Might be playing this week with viewers. We'll have to see how it goes, but it's pretty decent. And last but not least, we have double money and double RP on import export from your vehicle cargo warehouse. So that's going to be paying double this week, giving you twice as much RP. Overall, making it somewhat usable, honestly. It's not too bad for double money. So if you guys are interested in doing that and you have a vehicle cargo warehouse, now is probably a pretty decent time to do it. You're actually going to make a decent living doing that particular business this week for once. So that's it for bonus money. It's time to talk about the discounts in online, and they do tie into some of the bonus money this week, so that is pretty good. The Dynasty Executive website, we do have CEO offices 50% off, which is the best discount CEO offices have ever got in Grand Theft Auto Online. 50% off is really good. So if you want a tower, they're going to be 50% off. Maze Bank Tower is 2 million as opposed to 4 million. If you're a new player and you're looking for a cheap office, I would go for Maze Bank West. It's honestly not a bad location, and for 500,000 you cannot go wrong with it. The second location that I would recommend is Arcadius Business Center. I own this one. It's really easy to get to as opposed to the Maze Bank Tower. You don't have to go up a ramp to get to it, so I kind of like it, and the garage is really protected on it. Obviously, I'm going to have a lot of disagreement in the comments about that, but Arcadius or Maze Bank West are the best ones. Please never buy Lawn Bank West. It's overpriced for no reason. It's literally like right across the street from Maze Bank West, so there's really no point in getting that one. So just get Maze Bank West or Arcadius. The other ones are pretty garbage anyways. We also have vehicle cargo warehouses discounted, and those are found within the CEO office on the computer. Those are 50% off as well, which is a very good discount. So if you want to get into vehicle cargo, now is definitely the time to do it if you're going to do it ever. We also have 50% off on HSW conversion costs. So putting HSW on your cars is going to be 50% off this week, which is actually a pretty good discount, honestly, because HSW is really expensive. So for 50% off, make sure you go and upgrade some cars to HSW this week in online, because that's going to be a huge money saver. And then of course we do have quite a few vehicle discounts, but before we get into those, let's go to all the dealerships as well as the casino and the car meet and talk about the podium vehicle and the prize ride. Within the casino this week, we have the Ocelot Penetrator available to be won with these horrendous looking rims on it. Honestly, it's not a super awesome looking car to begin with, but it is actually pretty decent performance wise. It is based off the Jaguar XJ220 in real life, which is actually a pretty cool car in real life. It does look like a catfish in game, but other than that, it's a pretty decent car. If you can win it, you absolutely should. Come to the casino every day and give it a shot. And within the LS car meet this week, we have the Dubachi Rapid GT Classic available to be won. Very good car. It is top 3 within the sports classic category for circuit racing, which is really good. It's super fast, and in order to win it, you're gonna have to place top 6 for only 2 days in a row, which is a super easy challenge as long as you can actually find the races to do. And they are regular LS Car Meet Series races, they are not pursuit races, so you should definitely try to do these races and win yourself the Rapid GT Classic. It's actually a very good car, a lot of good customization, overall very decent vehicle. And now for the vehicles that are available within the car meet, all 3 of these are removed. The Pfister 811 over here on the left has a very high top speed of 132 miles per hour. It is also discounted this week by 40% off. Here in the middle, we have the Progen GP1, which is also discounted by 40% off. This is the car I was talking about at the start of the video. And then, of course, we also have the Obey 9F Cabrio available this week, and it is also 40% off. So all 3 of these cars are 40% off. All 3 of them are really good pickups, honestly. They all have something unique about them that is pretty cool. I would definitely recommend picking all 3 up, and you're going to save a ton of money while you get them as well. So definitely there's an extra incentive this week, and they're all removed vehicles. And heading into Simeon's dealership, we have the Grotti Cheetah available again this week in online, which is interesting. This was available probably a month, maybe 2 ago. It is one of my favorite cars in the entire game. It goes for $650,000, but this week it is discounted by 50% off, so it's going to be $325,000 this week, which is a very good price. You should be picking this thing up this week. Honestly, a fantastic car. Not the greatest looking, I will admit, but it is really fun to drive. Over here we also have the Pegassi Infernus. This is also 50% off this week, which is pretty cool. The Infernus is of course a removed vehicle similar to the Cheetah. We have the Visser Neo over here, which is also removed, and it is 40% off this week. It's a pretty decent car. It's kind of ugly in my opinion. It's got a lot of really ugly customization options, but it does have some pretty good performance. One of the faster sports cars in the entire game, so if you're interested, you should maybe pick it up. And over here, we have one of my favorite cars in the game. This is the Ocelot Locust, one of my favorite cars to drive around. Handles super well. It's also 40% off this week, which is a great discount. It is usually $1.6 million, so for 40% off, you should be picking this thing up as well. And of course, we have the Bravado Banshee here on top of that all. There's nothing too special there. It's available in the game regularly, so you're not missing out if you don't buy the Banshee this week. So there you have it. Over at the Luxury Autos dealership, we also have the Grotti Italia GTO Stinger TT available this week, and it is 40% off. So if you guys are interested in that, it is 40% off. And of course, we have my favorite car in the entire game, the Truffade Adder, and it is available at the Luxury Autos dealer. There's nothing special about this one, and you can actually still buy it on the website. And this Oracle driver is now going to have an unfortunate end. And probably the best discount of the week, the F-160 Raju is 25% off. So if you don't have a Raju yet, you should be picking one of those up this week. All right, and last but not least, we of course have to talk about the time trials this week. To start things off, your regular time trial for the week is Pillbox Hill. Your RC Bandito time trial for today is Construction Site 1. Your Junk Energy time trial is Sewer System. And your HSW time trial starts somewhere near Terminal and it ends up near the Polito Forest. I do believe it ends somewhere right around here. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, if you learned something, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.